ago, my wife and my daughter were on a bit of a road trip. They were going down the highway, and the car broke down. So I guess because of COVID-19, AAA won't bring passengers with them. So they were going to tow the vehicle back and then leave them 100 miles away, which is kind of upsetting. So they had the vehicle towed to a parking lot, like an exit or two down, because they were on the highway. And I had to go down there with one of my trailers and pick them up. And we had to get the car on the trailer, obviously. So I haven't used this trailer very much. I think I've only used it once, actually. I got it for moving my excavator around, basically, is why I have it. And I've only had to use it once, and that was in town. So I mean, I got it and I drove it home like I think 40 miles, and then I parked it, and then I think I brought it out in town once, and that was it. So I was a little nervous about the condition of the tires, because they're kind of old. I mean, they're not cracking or anything, but it's just a bit of a concern going down the highway with it. So I don't have any spares. I'll have to get a spare tire for that. I think both my trailers take the same tire, but anyway. So on the way down, I'm sure if you see my descriptions, you know that I'm a Christian person, and I have quite a belief in God, Christianity. So on the way down, I was praying that I wouldn't have any problems with the trailer, and that it would just be a smooth trip, and we'll get the car on and get back and have no troubles. So situations like that, I'll pray for things. Like if you see my tree videos, I'll pray before my tree videos that I don't fall. Well, I don't fall, so I guess I got what I asked for. But so anyway, so on the way down, I prayed that I wouldn't have any trouble, and we'd get the car on and be pretty event-free is what I was asking for. So we get down there, and it was in a parking lot. I managed to get in front of it, and we go to get the car on, and so me and my wife started pushing it while my daughter drove, and we pushed it, and we couldn't get it up onto the ramps. Basically, the front went up, and then the rear tire hit the ramps, and then that's basically how far we got it on that shot. So I was gonna have to try to pull it on. So we let the car back down, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna pull it on, and then out of nowhere, somebody came running from down the street saying, I'll help you, don't worry about it, I'll help you push it on. And then he came up, I said, oh, that'd be awesome, I'd appreciate that, thank you. So we pushed the car back a little bit, got a running start, and shot it right on, no problems. And then he just said, we said thank you. He's like, oh, you're welcome. He ran off as fast as he came running up, and didn't have to ask, didn't he? He just out of nowhere just came running down the street offering to help. And so I attribute that to my prayer being answered, because it's odd that somebody would do that. I mean, most people won't help you do anything anymore, and for someone to not even be asked and just come running out of nowhere, and it's not like he was like right next to us either, or like in the parking lot. He was like down the street. So I think that when people don't know exactly what they're getting, if you're open-minded to that being an answer to a prayer, because I think a lot of people think that any adversity in their life is them just being punished, but you build character through adversity, and you draw closer to God through adversity, because those are the times you look to Him most. So that's kind of my belief. If I wasn't open-minded and if I wasn't looking for it, I probably wouldn't have attributed this to God helping us. But because I'm open-minded to it, and I'm looking for it, and I don't have any problem correlating that act with God helping me. I mean, obviously the person helped me too, but God works through people. So if you look for it, you can find it. But if you don't want to see it, you're not gonna see it. So I thought I would just share the story. This is just one of a few that I have that make me believe that there is a God. It's kind of like little subtleties that I get to show that He's there. So I figured I'd share that, and I don't know if it would help anybody. I guess it's not specifically to try to sway anybody one way or the other. I'm just saying that these are my beliefs, and this is part of the reasons that I think that, and why I continue to think what I think. And yeah, so hopefully that. Okay. So hopefully that can help somebody. I mean, if anyone's thinking about whether there's a God or not, just kind of look for it, and I'm sure he'll make himself aware to you. And yeah, so anyway, I thought I'd share that. So hope everybody has a nice day. Thanks for watching.